Let me finish. Shh. I record everyone because I compare all the groups. So I will compare today's presentations to Friday's, okay? So once I have all 5 presentations, I go back, I watch the videos, and I compare all 5 presentations, okay? That and I'm human. I can't keep track of everything. There's just too many things happening at the same time. Okay? So don't worry about the videos, just to help me give you guys the best grade possible, okay? Okay, let me get ready. Okay, what's my eraser? Just in case. Okay, hey G, are you going first, second, or third, or fourth? First. J. Second. Sumin, third, or fourth, and Jihei, third. Okay, go on. Okay. Yep.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Heji, and I major in music. Our team chose a topic about music and education. Content is jobs and works of music major and famous people in music major. Next is need to graduate education faculty, and finally, best of accredited schools around the world to study education. At first, I explain about jobs and works of music major. At first, there is soloist in musician. They express their own music on stage and hold their concert or recital so they can earn money. Next is an orchestra member. They have a regular concert and can earn money. Next is a school music teacher. School music teacher teaches basic choral music, and professor teaches music more detail, so we can understand music more deeply. Next job is composer. They write music. Finally, is the conductor. They conductor directs all of instruments. So I think it is important job of me, music. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Choi Chang-den. Nice to meet you. Today, I am researching about famous people in major. So, let's talk about baritone 고석현. Who is the most famous singer in Korea?
Big Bang.
Sorry. He is born in Jeonju. Now he is professor of the department of musicology at the Korean National University of Arts. He graduated Seoul National University. 졸업했고 그리고 then then go study then go study abroad to Germany. In Germany, he graduated School of Verdi National Italy Milano. He take on active part in Italy Academy. About his activity, he got one in Italy Puccini contest. Nowadays he demanding for musician. Thank you for listening.
Hello, I'm Jihae, and on a slightly different one, let's talk about education, our major. It is not necessary to be a teacher after graduate this major, but it is true that we learn something quite professional. So when we graduate, we will obtain students teacher's license. This one. So by having this license, we can work in the private schools as a teacher. Of course, before that, there are many things to do. We have to study hard and get grades in many major subjects and essential culture classes. Of all things, I will talk about some interesting things. What should I do to graduate safely? First thing is teaching practice. This is part of the major class. Our major, or College of Education, has in KNU has its own high school in Daegu. So when we were in third grade, we go to the high school and practice teaching skills
and uh, making experiences as a preliminary school teachers. In this process, we demonstrate classes and involve the real students and be evaluated by real school teachers. Second is mentoring. Mm, we have to participate this. We have to participate in mentoring, volunteering activity about education is called mentoring. Um, is we go to some high schools and volunteer as assistant teacher. We help students to study by solving some problems together, and sometimes we consult students about study or school life or something. So we can be a good mentor of them. We have to fill 60 hours doing this volunteering work before graduate. Like this. Third, we have to pass personality test. This is an examination that must pass before graduation. It is not difficult to pass get through it, but if you fail the test, you won't be able to get teacher's license even if you have completed all the other requirements. It is impressive that a personality test has pass or fail, but anyway, by passing this test, I can prove that I have enough character to be a teacher. In addition, there are many more things to do, like participate in cardiopulmonary resuscitation, called CPR training, and etc. etc. So at the end of this course, I think we can get ready to be a teacher and complete all the qualifications as a teacher.
Hello everyone, I'm Sumin and I'm going to present the best accredited schools around the world to study education. There are total 7 schools I'll introduce today. First of all, it's École Normale Supérieure. There are 3 campuses in France, 2 in Paris and 1 in Lyon. It was founded in 1974 to train teachers. Second, it's the University of Pennsylvania. It's in California, the USA, and it was founded in 1740. Actually, this university is famous for the graduate course in education. Third, it's the University of Calgary. It's in Calgary, Canada, and it was founded in 1966. It is a premier research university in Canada in education. Fourth, it's the University of Uvascula. It is in Uvascula, Finland. It was founded in 1863 to train teachers like Janus. Uvascula, the city of the school is located, is the city of education because uh, the 30% of the population of the city is students. Next is the Seoul University. It's in Seoul, Korea, and it is the most famous school in Korea. Next is Beijing University. It is Beijing in China. It is in Beijing, China, and it was founded in 1898, and it was also founded to train teachers like Janus and Uvascula University. Last is the Gyeongbuk National University, KNU. It's in Daegu, Korea, and KNU's Teachers College is famous. Is popular of the ratio of successful applicants in Korea. Uh, our team presented about jobs and works of music major, famous people in music major, needs to graduate education faculty, the best accredited schools around the world to study education. Do you have any questions? Thank you for listening.
Very good. You guys move to the back. And then group two, come on up here, group two. Okay, I'll get it. This is you guys? Okay. This is yours? Okay. Let's see, Ito, first, second, third, or fourth? 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4, Chung, second, third, who we got? Lee, right? Lee, first, second, and Min, you're first. Okay. All right, go ahead. Yep.
Hello, we are group 2, and today we are going to present about our major design. We divided the design in 4 categories: visual design, fashion design, industrial design, and interior design. And my name is Min, and I'm going to present about visual design. First of all, what is visual design? Visual design is to communicate information through visual effects. In a broad sense, it is a design that expresses in space and colors. In narrow sense, it is the design that expresses in visual symbols, such as letters and pictures. And visual designs divided in several parts. For instance, advertising design, packaging design, font design, web design, character design, illustration, logo design, and post design. These designs also have many jobs. For example, advertising designer, packaging designer, font designer, web designer, character designer, illustrator, logo designer, and post designer. And now, I'm going to introduce famous visual designers. Let's start with advertising designer. Have you ever seen this ad? This is air pollution ad, and this is campaign ads for disabled people. These ads are designed by Lee Jae-seok, who is known as the advertisement genius, and he majored in visual design in Korea University. Next is character designer. I think everyone knows these characters here, right? These characters are designed by Hodo, and he also designed side character. The last is logo designer. These are Google logos, Christmas logo, Teacher's Day logo, Hangul Day logo, Earth Day logo. These logos are designed by Hwang Jung-mok, who is the first Korean staff in Google headquarters. Now I have a question. Tell me one of the visual design around you.
This post.
Yes, this is post design. Like this, visual design is all around us and can be easily found in our everyday lives. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hanye리. I will present about fashion design. We are always wearing something like pants, t-shirts, and the other even includes innerwear. Fashion has undergone many innovations. Typically, there is a change in women's clothing. In the 19th centuries, women clothes were very fancy and but uncomfortable. First, tighten corset. Second, cumbersome accessories. So, third, too long skirt. Women in the past, women used to wear corset for their slim waist, but corset, but the corset was not healthy enough to transform woman's body. So, so women's clothing changes like this. First, black mini dress. In past, black is not usually used by in woman's garment. Uh, Now, due to this black mini dress by Chanel, black now being used freely in women's clothing. Second, jacket and handbag. Third, mini skirt. I will introduce only three designers making these changes. Gabrielle Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, Mary Quant. Gabrielle Chanel was launched the brand Coco Chanel. Coco Chanel is called the queen of fashion. Her famous design include a perfume chain bag and black mini dress, and she interested in styling. Also in styling, she made the perfume named Number 5. Yves Saint Laurent. He launched Saint Laurent and the picture of dress inspired Van Gogh painting and Mondrian painting. Mary Quant is woman who created the miniskirt. She is called the woman who complete woman. She was born in London, England, and is known as the diva of British fashion. Famous fashion brands include these brands. Famous domestic brands include this brand. Carrier of major fashion design coordinator, merchandiser, internet shopping mall CEO. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Hajung, major in design. After introduced by major, my presentation is in three parts: kind, job, and use in real life. Firstly, there are many kinds of design. It is largely called industrial design. include visual design, product design, and video design. Let's consider these more detail. Visual design is active in various fields that seem to be visual beautiful, such as advertisement. Thus, product design is designed for functional convenience of the user and shape of thing. And video design is based on visual design. Do you know Avatar? It is created by video design. Thus, uh, design is useful in real life. To illustrate this point, I brought some pictures. For example, there are some items such as school supplies, furniture, and electronics. Uh, Korean architecture such as Namdaemun Gate, 경복궁 Place, 청성대, 불국사 Temple, polygon architecture such as Eiffel Tower, the Running Tower of Pisa, Sagrada Familia, Colosseum are also in harmony with design. Is it beautiful? Let's move on to the next topic. The job of teacher is various. If you teaching profession, you can be an art teacher, and you can, if you like car, bike, airplane, you can be a transportation designer. There are also product designer and interior designer. There are a lot of celebrities in the field. An example is Khalil Rashid. He is active in making these products in various fields. In conclusion, industrial design is always around us. It is special thing. So I wish you to love design. Does anyone have any question? Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Ito. I'm design department student alumnus about interior design. Have you heard about interior design?
No.
Interior design refers to decorating the interior of a building carefully according to its use. If you find out about the job, interior designer to design all the specific elements such as space structure, furniture layout, use, and color. Furniture designer to design furniture used in everyday life. Lighting designer to artificially color and animate place and space with light. I will finish the presentation here. Thank you for listening.
Well, good. You guys go to the back. And you guys go here. Okay. Let's see. Saha, first, second, third, Sujan, first, David, second, and Gun, you're number 4. Okay. Okay, good. The clicker's right up there.
Hello everyone. Thank you for coming presentation today. We are today topic is physics. And my name is Sojang and my major is Korean traditional music. And David is major is food engineering, and Soyeon is major Korean traditional music, and Gon is major is physical education. Uh, uh, we are table of contents. First, different peers with physics is me, and second, famous people in physics is David, and third is inventions in physics in Sohyun, and finally, historical events related to physics is God. Now I will presentation. Uh, Different peers within a major. Physics is study of uh, light and particle, and first of all, study of light is about waves, electronic and optical phenomena. This part consists of study of electronics and optics and so on. And second, next study of particle is about movement with force. And these parts define physics units like mass ranks to describe all particle movements and phenomena. These parts consist of classical, relatively, quantum, mathematics, and so on. Both parts use mechanics to depict movement of light and particle. Uh, Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is David, and today I'm going to talk about famous people in Asia. I'm going to talk to you about three people: Johann Kepler, Sir Isaac Newton, and Albert Einstein. Firstly, Johann Kepler. He was born in 27th of December, 1571, in uh, uh, in Germany. He is best known for his rules of planet orbitation, which is the foundation of modern science, modern physics, and astronomy. He died on 30th of November, 1630, and he is buried in Regensburg. Secondly, I'm going to talk to you about Sir Isaac Newton. He was born on 25th of December, 1642, at Lancashire in England. He is best known for his theory of gravitation. He formulated his theory of gravitation by watching the fall from the apple from the tree, which is a famous story, and most of you will know about it. He died on 20th of March, 1727, aged 84, and he was buried in Westminster Abbey in England. And finally, Albert Einstein. He was born in 16th of March, 1872, I think, at Ulm, German Empire. His best known formula is mass energy equivalent formula, which is E equals mc squared. He got a Nobel Prize for his laws of photoelectronics effect. He wrote over 300 essays about scientific works and 150 non-scientific works. He died at 12th of April 1955, age 76, and at Princeton, New Jersey, USA. Thank you for listening to my presentation. It's at the end. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Saya. I am going to introduce to you about invention in physics. First, LED. LED imply L light, E emitting, D diode. It emits light when we make current flow the correct direction. LED has many advantages. It has highest efficiency and LED can convert electronic energy to light electronics. And its fiber is low, so LED can be used in many areas. Second, solar power generation. Solar power generation uses the control of LED principle. This has many advantages. This produce energy easier than other power generation because it has little place restriction. Also, it makes little pollution. Generally, people contact it much easily than other green energy, but it has some disadvantages. The important one is its efficiency. Solar power generation depends on the amount the surface is based on the sun. Also, its investment cost and generation unit price are expensive, and it depends on solar the natural phenomenon. So it has many variations. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Idong English name is Scott, and I'll talk about two important events of physics. First is Einstein's publication of Einstein's relativity theory. Before Einstein, people generally thought that basic units like mass time, next time, mass, and so on are imperative, so always stay uniform statement. But Einstein's relative theory explains that everything that interacts each other is in relativity situation. One thing is time delay. I explained that in this equation. This equation means when I go to Bunsu to work and I get speed. So standard for Bunsu, Bunsu is stop, but for Bunsu I get some speed. So Bunsu speed my
time is slower than Munsu. But our lives, our speed is so small, so little, so we could feel that. And this idea breaks people's general idea of like stereotype. Next is second is sort of quantum theory. Quantum theory does quantum mechanics apply small particles like atoms, molecules, and so on. This it is incompatible with classical mechanics because classical mechanics is universal to macroscopic phenomena. This this gives people to big hit because in quantum theory everything is just exists probabilistically. This means all events are occur just accident. So we can predict just the probability of event. One explain with mathematics is it originally I introduced Schrödinger's equation, but that is so difficult, so I introduced this formula. This means placement error and the movement error multiplication is a little bigger than just Planck constant of 2. This means we cannot predict precise. One example is now we know this is at here, but future we cannot predict this is here. We know we can just predict maybe this is at here. It's just probability. So now I introduce two important events in physics. These two events broke down people's general idea. So physics advanced more and more. So now we use modern civilization. And first, our team first introduced physics. Many kinds of physics, and second, famous people and physics, and third is some inventions of LED and solar panel, and next my introduction is introduces two important events of physics. Thanks for listening.